Hi, I just wanted to welcome you to the online class, and there are a few things I wanted to show you about the website we're going to be using. I will have some things posted on iLearn for you to use. Hopefully at this point you're comfortable with iLearn. I do recommend that you check it weekly to see if there is anything due that you need to turn in via iLearn. Otherwise, we're going to be using this website. It's at Pearson. Now, for access to this website, you have a couple different ways. You can do it. You can go to the bookstore, get the access package that comes with a guided notebook. You can get just the access package and use the guided notebook that's online. Or you can go right to the Pearson website and pay for access there. That's usually the less expensive way. Now, when you first get on the site, this is what you're going to see, this Welcome to Interactive Statistics. Now, one thing that's important, you can get a bound copy of this guided notebook through the bookstore, or you can just get each of the chapters here as PDF files. And what's nice about this is you can use the guided notebook to write down the information you get when you go through the interactive textbook. So you can write down the definitions, you can write down the different information, you can answer the questions. If you go ahead and get the bound copy through the bookstore, that will essentially be the book that you will have at the end of the class. But it will basically be a lot of your notes. Now, when you start the work, you're going to start your interactive assignments. We're going to start with chapter 1. Go to the first chapter. You would go to interactive assignment. Now, what's interesting with this lists all your interactive assignments, but what's interesting is you will go through the textbook, you will see some video segments, you will see some animation, and you will also work through the problems, the interactive problems. You must complete the interactive problems, and you must complete them with a 70% in order to go on and do the homework. So we have some videos here. The videos are done by the authors of the textbook. We're going to use your gray arrows to move ahead. Here's one of the interactive problems you're going to have to do. Of course, when you come to do it, there's not going to be an answer checked. And you will continue on. When the arrow is blue, that means you're going on to the next objective. So all of this work is set up by objectives. We have little cute animations here instead of just listening to the authors. And sometimes there'll be short, less than a minute animations for which you're going to highlight different things that are important for the class. So you will just continue going through, doing the problems. You can show steps. There's a video for a caution that's given. Various steps for working out the problems you need to go through. Sometimes you see these things on the side. This is to get help. You can view an example. You can go into the textbook. You can get StatCrunch. You can connect to a tutor, you can connect to me. This is also on your homeworks. Some of the work We'll also have the option of tech help. Let's go to a different chapter to try to find one that shows tech help. So I'm going to say I'm finished with this. Chapter 3, we're probably going to have some technology help. So if we go through this, we're going to look at the standard deviation from raw data. There's a formula we can use. However, we also have the option here of seeing a video on to how to use the TI-84. This is actually what I would like you to do, is learn the TI-84. Can also get step-by-step instructions for the TI-84. Those are good for you to use. Once you finish the interactive work, you will then go to the homework, disable any pop-ups you might have. And if we look at the homework assignment, okay, it's not going to let me look at the homework assignment because we didn't get a 70 or above on the work. Let me see. I can go into assignments I have set up. Sometimes Pearson gets a little slow, so you might experience this when you're doing the work. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it's not going to let me do what I wanted to show you. But I kind of showed you on the interactive work where you have the options on the side of help. So we're going to just go with that. Let's go back to the chapter work. And look at some of the problems it gives. The one that looks like the button that looks like a computer screen is actually the Tech Help button. You click there, wait for it to load. Which it's being slow about. We'll just kind of wait. Yeah, it's being slow, so I'm not going to wait for it. But the Tech Help, and when you click it, when it does come up, it'll give you options of work you can do or options of what it is you want help on. Also, if you want to just go back and review the interactive text without having to go through any of the work again, they have an option here. Tools for Success. This actually gives you technology tutorials. The graphing calculator you can come up with here under Tools for Success. We'll help you with that. Here's another graphing calculator tutorial. All of these things will help you with using the calculator. TI-84 is the preferred calculator. 83, you can also do the work with 83. So the guided notebook is important for you to have, either do the bound copy that you can get from the bookstore or download the PDFs and keep it right on the computer. For taking notes while you are going through the sections, this will be your only takeaway from the class. So it would be nice to have because it will help you see what you've done. Start Your Interactive Assignments is where you're going to go to do your work. Tests are also included in here. Quizzes, tests, everything is included. If you go under Assignments, you'll see quizzes that are available, work that's available for you to do. Anything that's available for you to do at this point in time will be in blue. It will be clickable. So any tests, quizzes will show up in blue for you to work with. I have it set up so with your tests and quizzes, or with your quizzes, you get one option with the quiz. Then you can go, if you don't like your score on the quiz, you can then go do the mastery homework, which will be additional problems that have to do with the material you missed on the quiz. You must get a 90 on that mastery homework to be able to take the quiz the second time. And I guess that's the outline of this course and what we're going to be doing. So that's it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.